Sparta. Sparta was an important city-state in ancient Greece, founded in the 9th century BC in the region of Laconia. The history and culture of Sparta differed significantly from other Greek city-states. Ancient Greek history is known for its epic tales of heroism, philosophers, and the cradle of democracy. However, there is an often overlooked yet critical turning point in the development of this rich civilization, the Dorian invasion. Beginning in the late 12th century BC, this dramatic period brought about profound changes in the social, cultural, and political structure of Greece. The Dorians, at that time, overthrew one of the most powerful civilizations known in the world, the Mycenaean civilization, and paved the way for Greece's transition to the Iron Age. Sparta, established by these Dorian warriors in the 9th century BC, was a city-state governed by a diarchy system, meaning it had two kings. The power of the kings was limited, and they were appointed to balance each other. The political structure of Sparta was based on an aristocratic oligarchy. So, let's talk a bit about King Leonidas, who was one of the sons of Sparta's king, and the second Anaxandridas. He married Gorgo, his niece, in the 17th generation of the Agead family, around 489 or 488 BC, succeeding I, Cleomenes, on the throne. King Leonidas, famous for leading a small army against the vastly superior Persian forces in the Battle of Thermopylae, was killed during this battle, and the Spartans struggled to retrieve his body. His body was seized by the Persians. According to Herodotus, Xerxes ordered the beheading of Leonidas, and his remaining body was crucified. In an honorable manner, Leonidas was buried with lamentations and mourning, which was not typical for Spartans. Normally, Spartans regarded death in battle as the most glorious death and wouldn't openly express grief. However, the oracle at Delphi commanded this burial method, along with the prophecy of Sparta's loss of its king, to protect Sparta. The Spartans developed a unique education system to create a disciplined and battle-ready society. This system involved the state-controlled education of children from birth. Children would participate in an education program called Agoge, which was under the control of the state and separated them from their families. This program included topics such as combat skills, resilience, and discipline. Sparta's education system held a unique and powerful position in the ancient Greek world and had a fascinating history. The education of Spartans was not limited to preparing children for war. It also encompassed the fundamental values and lifestyle of the society. Let's begin by describing the Agoge Education System. We mentioned that these powerful warriors were trained from birth under state control, and this education system was known as Agoge. Agoge not only taught combat skills, but also aimed to instill the fundamental values and culture of the society. Agoge education focused on enhancing children's physical endurance. Through rigorous exercises and war games, children would strengthen themselves and improve their resilience. This not only ensured that Spartans were strong and resilient on the battlefield, but also promoted a generally healthy lifestyle within the society. Agoge education didn't just focus on physical skills, but also emphasized moral values and discipline. Spartan children learned virtues such as honesty, loyalty, courage, and resilience. Discipline was a fundamental part of education, teaching children to obey commands and adhere to societal norms. We mentioned that Agoge education aimed to teach Spartan children the basic norms and cultural values of their society. The highest value for Spartans was to fight for the state and society. Therefore, Agoge education strengthened individuals' commitment to society and promoted social solidarity. Agoge education culminated in children becoming young adults. During this process, the most talented and successful students were recognized as elite warriors and ascended to the top tier of society. Elite warriors assumed leadership roles in Spartan society and played a significant role in the defense of the state. Sparta's education system encompassed much more than just military training focused on combat skills. Agoge education served as a means to teach Spartan children the fundamental values, culture, and lifestyle of their society. while also creating a strong and disciplined community of warriors. This education system ensured that Sparta existed not only as a unique society from a military perspective, but also as a unique society from social and cultural perspectives. The Spartans were members of a warrior society, expected to be prepared for war. War and victory formed the foundation of their societal values. Courage and heroism displayed in war were the highest sources of honor for them. They embraced a disciplined way of life. Loyalty was a highly esteemed quality for Spartans, and their allegiance to the state was unquestionable. The lambda letter you see was used as the symbol of Lacedaemonia by the Spartan army. Unity and solidarity were important among the Spartans. Every individual participating in war was considered part of the community and had equal rights. Spartans supported each other and encouraged social harmony and solidarity. They valued being strong both physically and mentally. Spiritual strength represented inner power and will for a Spartan. The Spartan women received an education equivalent to men's military training and participation in warfare. This ensured that Spartan women were more influential in the social and political spheres. Women could participate in the economic affairs of society, own property, and even influence political decisions. This situation differed significantly from other city-states in ancient Greece. As we mentioned, Sparta had a different political structure compared to other city-states in the ancient Greek world and was governed by two kings. Each kingdom descended from a different royal lineage, and the powers of the kings were typically balanced. Their authority was limited, and they mainly served in specific areas like military leadership. The Gerousia was a council composed of elder Spartans. Consisting of experienced members, it served as the legislative body of the city-state. This council provided counsel to the kings and set policies while making significant decisions for the community. In addition to the Herosia, ephors played a significant role in Sparta. They were influential in the administration of the city-state and the enforcement of laws. The ephors were a body of talented young Spartans selected annually. Spartan society had a strict hierarchy. At the top were the kings and the Gerousia, followed by Spartan soldiers and citizens. Non-Spartans and Helots were at the bottom of the social ladder. Decision-making in Spartan political structure was typically a lengthy and meticulous process. Decisions were made through discussions, voting, and consultations among the kings, Gerousia, and ephors. Spartan participation in the political process was limited and tightly controlled. In diplomacy and foreign relations, Sparta often adopted a warrior-like approach. Relations, especially with Athens, were complex and often tense. While Spartans occasionally formed alliances with other Greek city-states, their overall foreign policies were based on a warrior perspective. In conclusion, Sparta and the Spartans constituted one of the most intriguing and influential societies of the ancient world. Their warrior culture, disciplined way of life, and unique political structure set them apart from other Greek city-states and left a profound impact throughout history. This impact was so profound that even today, the life of Sparta and the Spartans continues to be the subject of movies and books. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.